Yeah, this is a little bit scary. Solo's going to come charging in. VP are absolutely going to contest this. TMT tries to break things up with a fissure, but
nice
Vici
lasso.
on the run. Lasso onto the Omni Knight, or pardon me, onto Ryoya. They'll kill the Omni Knight, and it's a quick pick on 2. VP make the right rotation, and Ravage will not be enough to turn that fight. Now they head right into the pit themselves.
Yeah, that is not how that is supposed to go down. When you're holding the Ravage like that, you're basically begging them to initiate, but the Ice Blast kind of turned the tables there.
Ravage does come out, but where's the follow-up? Damage from the Drow almost gets the Tusk, but Mech, not enough to save him in the end. He's in deep, but Roche still falls to VP. Aegis goes the way of Ramses. TMT will get left behind. And now Pasha chasing down Brax, this Tidehunter. Running low on options, though. Mike is here. Ice Blast just a little bit short. How far do VP want to chase this?
Here, Ramses, he's thinking about turning this.
He wants to go back in. No meta, but I guess he feels like he doesn't need it.
Oh, the Ice Blast is coming
down. Buyback from no one.
They see it
Ice
with
Blast.
the ward.
Falls a little bit short, but does connect onto Envy. Ramses still charging forward. Reflection brings him down. Envy in the grave. No buyback now. Out for 100 seconds as this bottom lane of barracks will get finished off. No glyph. Maelstrom picked up by the Lina. They're ready to clear some creeps if they can hold on here. Bat Rider taking some damage, but Force Staff is there. LSA off the mark, and now Susie's down. Double kill for Ramses. No buybacks on these dead heroes as TMT gets brought down, and that's GG. Brax calls it, and Virtus.Pro will find a win in their first game.
Looking to see who they can find. They're going to have a little bit of a vision advantage here. Madden runs into Zai. They also see Kodos off to the side. Looking for that opening now. They've caught themselves the Bat Rider, and with mid one in the area as well, I think that right now if you're Empire, you just need to get the heck out of here. I'll be looking for the chase down, but it's not going to happen. This guy only has Tranquil Boots. Gonna get the Torrent. Tries. Oh, he's turning to fight. This is pretty bold for them as they just get jumped on now, and everybody's showing up. That was not the play, Empire.
And how many times do we see that? Also during the go to pit minor, people just don't learn the lesson. They go for position 5 and then suddenly everyone dies. Especially Nature's Prophet, who has the buyback. Oh, another goal from Zai.
He got his man. No way out for King R. 9 Flesh Heap stacks. Easy peasy. We find our man. Puppy is there with the Hex afterwards. He did manage to get the Strength Form off, but with everybody on top of this Morphling and starting to burn through the damage, Dream tries to run away, but the finger finishes him. Puppy says no in a big old way. They take the kill. And the hopes and dreams of Team Empire in this game number 1 are starting to feel like they're just falling completely apart. This is going to be a Torrent that connects, trying to keep King R alive. The Flame Break as well, it's not enough. Zai will not be denied. And he finds the hook afterwards yet again. 16 Flesh Heap. He doesn't care about a boat. Man's more than a sailor. And GG is called as Morphling says, I am done. Get me out. And Secret are going to win game number 1.
I was calling it. He just missed.
I think so. And that tells you about all you need to know, man.
Man, this is the first game of the tournament. Even though you
drop down the ward up on the high ground there and gonna wait this out. Eventual rundown. Oh, toss back. Okay, they find 2. Gonna be able to get the deny though coming, and Yapsor lives through it as well. Doom walking forward, trying to find themselves the kill. Dream is gonna drop. Zai does so much damage, and well, King R is also going to the grave. Heals comes back around the other direction. Maiden does have his ulti now if he wants to pop it. Able to get it off in time. Turns towards Zai. Tries to find that kill as well. He is going to be able to bring down this Doom most likely. Zai jukes into the pit. Heads back the other direction. Can he get out of there in time? He's trying to escape away from this one. But I think that eventually this brew is going to bring him down. And on the other side, Kodos also fell. Oh, Ember jumps forward. Finds the root, takes it off. Kodos living for the moment. Jump forward. Bruce Split comes out as well. Can they do any more damage? The toss back onto Ember. The follow-up is there as well. So much damage coming from Empire. They control Zai for a moment, but only a moment. Buyback coming from the Ember now. They pop the BKB from Zai, trying to turn onto this one. They've already used the false promise. Is there any more save coming from Kodos? The dagger gets thrown back the other way, but Nisha, he's actually out of mana in a second here. Can they bring him down in time? Oh, he gets a heal back up. And now afterwards, Puppy is eventually going to fall, but Seiyu, another Avatos combo, kills off the anti-mage. Ember's doing a lot in this fight, but it's not looking like it's enough, and the Yapsor is also trapped. He gets the blink out. 17,000 net worth lead. The Ancient is going to go down here. They have one last fight left in him, but the Doom is already out now. Leshrac, he got his spells off, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Avalanche toss. They try and take down mid one. It's not there. Nisha under fire, just trying to take down this building, trying to take down the Ancient. PA is here, but can they blow her up? Can they find this kill onto Nisha? Al, it's looking like they're running away for the moment, and they do kill off the PA. She buys back now. Tries to run forward. Mid one is back into this fight as well. They get the Bruce split off. Still living for now. Empire trying to keep their hopes alive. As Nisha turns, and they are going to find the root, but there is no more follow-up. Dream wants to take down the rest of these heroes. He can't focus on the Aegis carrier in Nisha, although it looks like that's going to be his final jump forward and try and take him down. It is just the Aegis, at least for now. They find the root afterwards onto Puppey, pull him back down to earth, find that kill. There's creeps on the Ancient, though, and Nisha is going to be controlled for the moment. Another root, keeping him under fire, but the BKB is there, and Dream is going to go down. Nisha still lives through all of this one. A triple kill for Nisha, an ultra kill for Nisha, and GG as he's going to finish it off with this rampage, most likely. Unless he just blinks away and, well, makes me look dumb. But that is going to be...
All cooldowns ready to go. Ultimates available for both sides. Where's the fight going to start? With a dead Doom. He did pop his ulti, though. Ravage comes out. They really want OD, and they'll find him. Buyback used on both sides. Brax with his BKB on. He's going in deep, but he's all alone. And on the other side, Ramses is basically doing the same thing. He'll get...
is Brax going to live? He's dead.
Brax goes down. It looks like Ramses will also fall. Both teams trading pretty evenly, but now VP is erupting. BKB on for no one, and he brings down two. TMT and IX Mike still in the grave. Buyback used by Brax. Now they'll get the counter kill onto Roger. He does have a buyback himself.
Oh, Pasha, that blink. Needed that kill just to get one more set of Beast Coast, but they're leading in the buybacks here. TMT will match the one from Roger, and that is not going to force them out of the pit here. No Ravage, no Doom. Buyback the ultimate counter to long cooldowns.
They do still have the split. They also have the OD ultimate, so Beast Coast might be better positioned in this scenario, but it feels like a risk to commit to the pit. Solo in too far. He'll fall. It's a dieback on him. Sideline for 70 seconds, but in some ways, VP just buying time for Ramses to get back. Roger now on the run, was tossed up in the Cyclone. Caught by the Atos, and that'll be a dead Enigma. Dieback on him as well.
TMT, we got a base race.
Could be a good old-fashioned base race. OD down. They don't have any buybacks except the Drow Ranger. VP, what's the call? They get the mid lane. Back at the base, they are going to find the kill on the Troll Warlord with the Fiend's Grip, so there's your Aegis burned, but now they're starting to TP out. They want to mount the defense. Now Virtus.Pro, they're on the low ground. Could still take a fight here. BKB's popped. Solo's going to go down. Nightmare from Mike. Ravage, that's your refresher shard.
Yo, Brax, though, gets the kill in the back. No one's in the base. He's dead. That's 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
No one bought the boots of travel, came back in. Now they're on the Ramses. That's a triple kill for Envy.
So he's got the buyback. They do hold the base, so that's a tier 4 down. That's all they were able to get out.
Try that.
BKB pop by Brax as they jump in and they find it's only the Troll. He'll turn and use his BKB also. No one, just chopping down the Brewlings. Now on the other side, VP starting to commit. They'll bring down Mike. Buyback right away. Ult from the OD brings a lot low, but actually doesn't secure that many kills. Troll Warlord able to reset.
Roger whiffed the black hole in the Envy.
Now they're going to go in onto Envy, though. There's the first Ravage refresh. Ravage number 2, it's there. Doom's been used onto Ryoya, and Envy in big trouble. He should go down here. They just need a little bit more damage. The Shrine going to top him off. They've lost TMT and Brax, but Ryoya also still living a bit longer than planned, but they'll finally go down. All the buybacks coming, and now the turn. Virtus.Pro out of gas. They are going to get put down, and now they're going to burn most of their buybacks as well.
Oh my god. Every buyback being used, and that is the first dieback of this fight. Envy now going to need his buyback as well, more than likely. Unless he's really convinced that Virtus.Pro won't fight here. So many battles were going on during that engagement. You had Roger ends up missing the first black hole, but then he gets a second black hole on top of both Brax and TMT as they're taking down no one. So he secures the 2-for-1 in that situation, and thus forcing that no one buyback. Envy will eventually use his, as it looks like there could be an engagement here. And a refresher shed, where is it? It's on the Grimstroke.
Oh, Hex onto the Broodmother. Ramses is down. That's another dieback. Now VP in big trouble. Pasha getting brought down.
Done,
He's
baby.
dead in the grave. 3 on the sideline for 2 minutes.
Good sentry to catch these wards on the high ground.
Really good 2 minutes on that Aegis. They will Fiend's Grip onto Ramses. Silence onto the Doom. They might have the damage to pop this Aegis, and they will. Now some follow-up. Doom gets stunned. A Laguna's there. He'll fall. Looking for more onto the Troll. LSA into Silence. Damn, look at that damage.
They caught the Disruptor too. And Roger.
Roger's on the run. Solo comes back down. He tries to run one way, but it's 4 dead for VP.
No
They
one was
can't
like,
split it up.
he was like 400 gold away from a BKB. This fight.
That's big. BKB used by no one. Brax trying to push forward. Needs to be careful, though. His pandas are getting ripped apart. He's lost 2. And they're going to try to finish off this last one. They bring down Brax in the ulti form. Great read from Ramses. Uses the BKB, but gets the kill. And now Mike could fall victim to a dieback. Envy also in the danger zone. Static, or kinetic field, rather, after the glimpse. He'll fall. Mike is still alive for now, but I doubt much longer. And it's just going to be death after death. Ultra kill for no one.
The Bear is just slowly but surely going to be able to rip apart this melee Rax, but they do see the opportunity to be able to go on the Nyx Assassin. They follow this up. The Bear's going to die here. A big roll in from Miracle, who has the Aphotic Shield on him, does a lot amount of burst damage. That's going to be Kaka dead, but Old Chicken does manage to get off his ultimate. That's where the sleep comes in to be able to slow up those disables. Miracle goes full agility almost and just lays damage into the Beastmaster, chases after the Troll, gets him too. That's the full Agi morph. Yi doesn't even bother turning around and trying to address the Morphling. He needs to go for these other kills, and that's why he tries to get the puck, but the Nightmare, he managed to get mind control out of there. He jumps over to his orb. Oh no, he actually does die. Doesn't get to his orb in time, but still, it is definitely Liquid winning this engagement as Miracle just completely goes for any hero that shows up. He knows nothing can stop him at this point. He's not going to be able to make it out. Miracle shows up, takes that kill. That's going to be ultra kill for him. Keen, do not. And he tries to go for GH. Misses though. 4-staff forward, the Spectre. Popping that ultimate, they could go for Kuro, but that feels like a poor substitute compared to the forward position of GH. They're gonna pop that Stampede, try and get away with Yi, but he can't make it. But now Miracle's heavily committed, he's rooted down to the spot, and they will kill him. Somehow, they've managed to potentially win this fight, as now they're gonna be able to catch Kuro as well. Matumba Man, he's not gonna be able to make it out of here either, gets stomped up bit by bit. Keen Gaming are gonna be able to bring down the big boys of Liquid at least one time here. Matumba Man, knowing that he can't really escape, just tries to do some damage to Jakiro as best he can. You see, Yi is also chasing an extra one here, GH. Matumba Man somehow still staying alive because of all that magic lifesteal.
He's alive still.
He can't actually run away, but
he's
he
one on 4
in fight. Now Yi is going to come back in. And with his extra damage, that should be enough unless the Echo Slam comes down and lays out and Centaur's actually dead.
Oh my god, he's gonna live
as well. He's gonna live. He's still alive. Still alive. Mind Control's gonna lay in some helping hand here with Kaka. Yule Scepter up. Now the Spectre's back up to full HP. Old Chicken goes for Matumba Man once again, but again, he's broken inside of that Nether Toxin. He's not doing any damage to Matumba Man. He's dead. He has a buyback, yes, but Matumba Man, he doesn't stop. He just lays off Nether Toxin after Nether Toxin blitz. You said Miracle's got to be the one to carry the game, but Matumba Man,
Mid lane, they try to make a play onto Saksa, but they get hexed up on Weehan. Now 33 will take his opportunity and will go in. Bana, Rod of Atos was there. It looks like he will chase HFN instead. King RD trying to get himself out, and he will end up dying, and HFN will be the next one to go down. Now they may lose Tabo as well. The reincarnation will come out, but they're getting wiped right now in Chaos. They're trying their best to stay in this, but it looks like Misery will be the next to go. And there is a buyback there from Weeha. Is he actually going to come back in? He already has. Rolling Thunder will be there, but the Omni Slash comes out from Ace. That's going to be a triple on him and a full team wipe coming out for the side of NIP, and the GG call's made. They are taking the Raxes though. 33 jumps in, trying to go straight after HFN, who's the main issue, the main pain in the backside of NIP. They've lost 2 already though on the side of the Dire. Ace, he'll be the next to fall. There is a buyback available on Ace, but it might just be GG, and they do call it. 32k net worth lead behind Chaos Esports. I mean, that was a very, very impressive game number 2. Considering how badly game number 1 back is there, who have they caught out? It is the Troll. Ace is in trouble, but he committed that battle trance immediately with the BKB. Has the Satanic available as well. Hasn't popped it quite yet. Now Misery going straight after PPD in the back, and they will burst him down. Ace, he goes down as well. Buybacks are available on both. They'll be back into the team fight immediately, though. Now 33 is losing his life, and he really can't afford this. Laguna, though, will come out straight onto King RD, but he's still alive throughout all this. 33 is gone, and he'll buy back immediately, though they have lost Saksa, and he does not have buyback. Now Fada, he has 1 buyback left as well, though the back is there, and this could be GG. PPD, it's a dieback on the Disruptor. 3 heroes left for the side of NIP. Ace gets jumped on. HFN really wants to burst him down one final time, though. Fada jumps in. They're trying to hold HFN down. Ace just man fighting him back. Who's going to win this man fight, actually? It will be Ace in the end. The buyback comes out, and a dieback is there on the Troll. And with that, Fada, a triple Burrow strike with the epicenter, but it's all over. GG has been called 61.5 minutes into this game number 3.
But they have not yet called it. They're still waiting for their big moment here. Oh, maybe.
Okay. Swap from King RD. Tries to keep the tide alive. BKB from HFN. They do kill Tavo first, and they get the counter kill onto Yapzor. Zion kind of an awkward position, but Puppy in the front lines absorbing so much damage. There's the Black Hole from Misery. Does catch Nisha. That'll be the end of the Aegis. This chaotic fight definitely favoring Chaos, their namesake in this scenario, but can they handle the second life of Nisha? Misery going to go down as Zai falls simultaneously. Weehaw on the run. Gets off 1 Astral, drops the ultimate, does some decent damage, but it's not enough. Free Troll was just default Battle Fury, and I think that's a little iffy. You want to assess the state of the game. Double damage, though, on HFN.
They have to be careful here. The Blink Dagger's coming.
They're going to go in. The tower's gone down. Big magnetize from the Earth Spirit. Vacuum into the wall. HFN does have the ultimate, has mana, so he'll be coming back with the reincarnation. Tavo charges in, does get off the split. HFN is back at life. Zai, pretty low, but able to survive. Puppy doing a lot of sustain. Chaos trying to find a target to finish off. It might be mid one, but no, he'll get Surge, still has the Astral. Everyone's still alive here, but Tavo could be the first casualty as he comes back in command of form.
He got mid one, all by himself in the back.
Yapzor also falls, and Puppy. Nisha looking for vengeance, though, finishes off Weehaw.
Zai still has the vacuum wall.
HFN jumps in. There's the buyback from the Brewmaster. Weehaw jumps out. Secret need to be a little careful. Mid one getting low, but he will make it back. Zai in trouble. But defensive Astral's there. Chaos pushing very far out of their base. They are hungry, and now they're getting turned on. Another big magnetize. Weehaw goes down. Tavo manages to get off the split. Reincarnation is used, but where's the damage coming from for Chaos? HFN just getting kited around. They can't kill anybody. Puppy, the only one within kill threshold, and he will finally fall, but it's only Puppy. He'll buy back, and the GG will be called. Chaos tap out, not a moment too soon, as Secret just dominate their way through this radiant.
Now the TP in from the Tusk. GH here for his bro. And he's going to get the roll in. Doesn't catch solo, but now he does.
Oh, that Walrus Punch doing so much damage. He is going to be finished off by the Wrath of Nature, the paralyzing cast bouncing around, making sure they can't pursue any further. The silence, the pushback there. Miracle's going to be chased out by Pasha, who comes in, hits another round of Fire Spirits, pops that Supernova. Now Liquid's going to try and commit the kill. They're going to try to hit the egg. No! He actually goes for the Snowball save instead, so they don't get stunned up, but they also don't kill the Phoenix. And now he's a fresh round of Fire Spirits, except he's silenced out by Mind Control, so he doesn't get anything off whatsoever. Ramsey's in no one. Turning and fighting against Matumba Man. Ramsey's going to turn into a Lifestealer himself and go for Mind Control, decides better of it. He just wants to be able to make his way out of here. Now, eventually, he's going to be forced to turn back into it, but look at that. He's silenced as he turned back into the Morphling. Unfortunately, they didn't have the burst damage, so Ramsey's will eventually morph in his strength, and these two cores battle it out, but neither one will fall. We've got a nice little Infest Bomb ready to go here. They're going to run into Ramsey's. Don't commit for the kill.
That's not necessarily the target you want to go on.
Jump in, nice 3-man quo with a Fast pop out. That's going to be Solo dead almost immediately. No one's going to die here as the roar is not going to be enough to save him. Ramsey's going to battle it out here as he's
the silence by Miracle.
But that silence from Miracle, now it's onto the Morph as well, and now they're just going to burst it down. A triple kill from Mind Control, who found the opening to be able to crack this Roshan pit wide open for Liquid. What a hit, but Roger, Epicenter, not up, but he can blink into the Roshan pit. And he's going to try for it. Hits 2, but the Roshan is far too healthy. There is no Aegis to steal here, my friend.
But why not? You're pretty rich.
How long is Nullifier? Like 3 seconds?
Yeah, you nullify
3 second Doom.
Oh. Burrow strike, Epicenter, so much damage. But what a save from GH, the blink in snowball. Now Matama Man, he has a chance to be able to actually fight this a little bit. He immediately retreats though. Miracle with his BKB commits to be able to killing the egg. That's 2 for 2.
They can jump back
but
in.
The BKB has already been used. Mind Control sees the opportunity to be able to jump in with the Infest, but the Ghost Scepter immediately going off from this lone Druid. He'll protect himself now. With no escape, no one being able to block in this Drow Ranger, but no one is going to die for that. They may have killed Miracle, but Matama Man has at least killed somebody. The Witch Charge is going to die in the back line. Now Mind Control has to battle it out with this very tanky Morphling, who immediately turns into a Tusk and can snowball on Kuro. Not going to be able to teleport away in time. Goes for the silence under the Morphling. Sprouts as well to be able to kick some distance, and maybe he's getting snowball. It gets him! No way! Kuro and Mind Control, the 3 and the 5 position. He'll be good, and they don't want to stick around in this high ground for long.
If they commit too much to this,
the big chasing air is coming through, and they're going to have a bots TP in. Roger is going to be able to get here on top of Kuro. They're going to try and defensively force staff, trying to save him as best as possible. Now the BKB activated by Miracle, trying to go for the Phoenix. Supernova activated. They're going to hit the egg, and they will be able to take him down. All important, but Miracle on top of Ramses. He's going to be able to bring him down, as well as immediately go for the Lifestealer, who just gets gobbled up. Mind Control's dead as well. Ramses still proves that he is the strongest carry in this game. Pasha, having already popped his Primal Split, he needs something out of this ultimate. He's going to go for the opposing offlaner here in Mind Control. GH doesn't really have a whole lot of mana. Protects Mind Control. Does have a Glimmer Cape, and then lack of vision is killing VP right here. The bugs placed on some of these heroes. The Winter's Curse, the Aeon Disc is going to be able to protect the Pugno, but eventually it's going to wear out. Now the double silence. 3-man silence actually hits the Weaver as well, and that's where no one is headed to. He wipes through 2. GH jumps in to make sure that the Weaver will survive. Ramses is just getting on top of Miracle right now. He says, I can get close range with a Drow Ranger. Brings him down. Take the Tempest double out of the equation as well. That is 70 seconds down for the Arc Ward. But Solo, he's got a telekinesis on a GH. No one jumps on top of him with the bugs out. Matama Man, he's out of here. He leaves. Here, Pasha blinks forward, instantly goes for this Primal Split. They do have a Glimmer Cape. Once again, the vision is going to be a problem, but it gets dispelled by the Primal Split. Miracle gets inside the bubble for a moment, but Ramses is not deterred by that whatsoever. And now they might have just caught Mind Control as well, as he's going to be slowed down. The Aeon Disc is going to buy him a little bit of time with a buyback coming out from Miracle. They are going to retreat here, but GH, nice jump, locking down Pasha here, but can they really commit? Pasha's going to try and speed boost his way out of here, but the Sprout is not going to protect him. Beautiful silence, better Winner's Curse, that's on the real Miracle. No one's waiting. He just popped back too. They can't afford to lose him here. Miracle trying to get away. They popped the Decrepify on him. He's getting out, and somehow Virtus.Pro were not able to make the No one's committing. No one jumps again, almost gets him, but he's inside them, but he gets the kill. GH now locking him down with the extra bit of He's got cheese. He to be able to get this kill, but no one pops at cheese. He gets out. And now, no Miracle for 100 seconds. VP closing out this series 2-0. They can feel it right now. It's a 4 versus 4. No hard carry for Liquid. No one's going to jump to the back line. Once again, he sees the Earthshaker. Managed to get him. Earthshaker does have a buyback, though. And the BKB has already been used by no one. He cannot afford to overstep himself here.
Yeah, and they're going to commit for this Rax. The melee Rax should go down. Mind Control.
The smoke up, going for Pasha, trying to lay into immediately the silence from Rams. Is going to stop some of those disables. No one going for GH as well. It's going to fully commit. The Ghost Scepter is buying him a little bit of time, but he's still silenced up. The Orchid's not going to be enough to pop him, but Ramses can finish him off now. No one is a little bit low on mana. They have the Decrepify on the Drow Ranger, just trying to slow down his retreat as much as possible. Pasha has a Boots of Travel, so he's going to head back to base, join his team soon.
Radiant's middle tower is under
As the next creep wave shows up, and they've just got this top lane of Grex. Now it's only 3 versus 5.
Oh, and they're going to take this.
And they've got Big Daddy Solo joining them now. He wasn't there for the last fight. Blinks forward, tries to go for the telekinesis, misses it. but it's up to Liquid to make something happen here. As no one's going to jump for it, there is no Aeon Dusk. A beautiful winner's curse once again from Roger, and that will solidify it. Liquid will call the GG. It's a Chrysalis BKB solo 4-position Rubik.